Okay, I don't quite remember where we last left off. Off, off. To be honest, stop moving. We just started. Um, but I think we have some side quests. Yeah, we have some companion quests. Oh, that's right. We were doing a mixture based on the areas we were at. Um, let's do Emmerich first because that one might make me sleepy. To the Necropolis Halls. Oh, let me make sure that that's wood. Okay. The loading. Okay. Oh, I should really slow down so things can load. I don't think there's even flooring over here. Oh, there is. I'm just at an angle. Ooh, look at that. For me, that's the wrong button. Hey, Soul.
Trouble nearby.
Trouble nearby. I'm not here for trouble. Whatever trouble. Oh my god, you're so far away and at a beacon that's undiscovered. I'm not dealing with that. Looks like I have no choice. I mean, I could just run from them. Hold on, I don't remember how to play regular games. All I know right now is the French game. Ow. That game sure is French, yeah. And I've made some more progress. Honestly,
Finish it.
I thought about not streaming today just because who is angry at me right now? They're up there. Just because the cramps were kind of killing me, and we've moved down on that scale. So I was debating it for like 10 minutes. I was like, I could just not lay down for a little bit longer, and then when I feel comfortable again, play the French game the rest of my day. Am I cold? Damn. But no, I was like, we're comfortable enough to set up. I know better. So I was like, let's just make a little bit of progress. But that game, brain rot. That game, I think it's the only game in the last few months to give me this much of an obsession. When you activate this. Ooh, last final today. Nice. Free for another 2 months. Okay, I'll get that after I kill these. Oh. 3-ish.
Good to go again. Your turn.
Oh my god, there's so many here. I just wanted to look at whatever was in that one room. Till late August or something. Hate school spacing. I miss.
Nice move.
Alright, yo, let's backtrack it. Read it. To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved, should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting
Cool.
candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Fine. Two. Three, 4. Does that mean that if I come down here next time, there won't be these fuckers?
At them!
Hold on.
Fantastic, Rook!
Alright, control back. Okay, so we got those 2. We got 2 more.
Let's go.
They attack from afar!
Last candle. Vault should be quieter now.
The air grows lighter already. Excellent hit, Rook!
Ah, motherfucker.
They're shooting for us.
Ah, nicely done.
There we go. I'm still making my way to the fucking side quest that we picked up. Light up, you stupid thing. Thank you. Hold on, there's a chest or something over here? Maybe up. Oh well.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I
Oh.
miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
That must have been frustrating.
He knows he's not supposed to play in the horticulture. Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about.
Oh.
Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell.
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was nervous. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
If that's what you want.
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich, you live in a haunted necropolis.
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
Interesting.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Yeah, he wants to be a
Even with
lich,
all my
but it seems to be a
preparations,
different...
There's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice!
It
The promise of
feels like it's got a
immortality, an
different...
end to all my fears, and the final
what's the
veil
word?
stays
Connotation?
my hand.
Like, it's not the same as you would expect from a typical D&D lich, I guess.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos? She's a lich?
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Oh.
Sure.
Pick
So
more
what's a half-lich
flowers.
exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was shouting so much.
She's always been that way.
That wasn't even for the flower.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of...
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness, or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear, and of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
There goes Manfred.
Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Valkarin, they walk eternity hand in hand.
What are they starting to
After
feel
I
like?
became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce
Okay, I believe you.
Fair.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom?
What would they have wanted me to be?
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
Eat it. Alright, who do we do next? Wrong button. Nev things. I also think I was wandering around Docktown. This is the one that I was stuck on, right? Damn. And we'll continue to stay stuck on for a second. Bad controller. Alright. All the way over there. Hi, Lily. I'm doing all right. Just trying to make a little bit of progress. I am cramping though, so it's just kind of like a over here. How are you? Not allowed to have the character after soul? What do you mean? This way. Okay, and?
Bro, hey.
Oh. Sorry. Yes. Maybe he's a vampire or twink or something. Sounds like it's the lady's turn or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm uninterested. Ooh, some Baldur's Gate 3. How far in are you? Also, yeah, had to put on the crow outfit. It's a crime not to for the stream. Shut up, Zol. Already ruined the kiss.
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty.
Oh,
Something
my
I
God.
can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Not my supper.
Well, we've got at least one witness. Want to question him? How about a break? We can still do that, right? A short one can't hurt.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So,
The
rocks.
safety option.
Look for good ones.
You were serious about this.
You'll see why.
I'm a good judge of rocks. I tell you what. Give me that.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
No good rocks here
Seriously,
either.
do you ever take breaks? Real ones?
What do you call this?
Picking up rocks, and I'll bet the coin in my pocket you're thinking of work.
It's hard not to. Look at Docktown. But I would. Was also thinking of fried fish.
Then I owe
Look,
you
a kitty.
half the coin.
Alright. This one's gotta have one good rock.
Alright, time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far
Yeah,
so
the
good.
kitties.
A
You can
win
pet
for
them
us.
I guess it is.
for the most part. Some just sit there.
Calliope, you still going?
Cassis doesn't have anyone else.
Oh my god.
Liars won't do much.
Look at this little trail she's leaving behind. Also, Lily, you didn't
Over
answer
here.
my question.
I'll take you
Where
to my
are you
usual
in
spot.
Baldur's Gate?
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Oh, kitty. Petable kitty.
Still think
No,
the cat
controller.
has answers.
You never know.
There we go. We skipping rocks? I've got rock trauma. I've got skipping rock trauma.
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
They just wanted to skip a rock to kill it. The French game hurt me so bad. Okay, Nope, sorry. Da, da, da.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done? What sticks?
How does your
Venatori
hat
everywhere,
stay?
Aelia waltzing back into town. I'm fighting. Brooke.
Tricked her.
Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
Those were not good skips. They didn't skip. They plopped.
I'm here to help.
I know. But getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Side by side with Nev Gallus. Like you are, for me.
How dare you insinuate I would
You know
choose
you're
Bad
a
Rocks?
sap,
No, clearly the
right?
devs refuse to animate. That one sounded like it skipped too.
She was there. We didn't see her.
This work?
Okay, I believe you.
Maybe.
I don't even remember her fucking, like, companion story.
Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
The spillway, you say? And the spillways of pure... Wow, I can't fast travel. I don't think
You got something on Aelia?
She was there.
that these
Just
cramps
didn't
are getting
see her.
better. I'm gonna be
At the
honest.
spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris in the
I was
stolen
hoping to
relic.
do like
Why bring that up?
2
Why would
hours.
she
We might
care?
just do like an hour
think she
of
was
this,
involved?
and then I curl
Or
up.
one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
I mean, they're very short videos, so watch them.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris.
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with Veil. The Viper left me a piece. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon
I
enough...
moved too fast. Terra, Aqua, hit ball to pass test. Keyblade.
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. Got it.
Can we please stop moving? Alright. Close enough.
The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. You bet. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. Look there, there's more.
There's
By the
more.
waterfall.
Okay.
We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander? They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will.
belongs to the Venatori.
All that talk of saving Tevinter. Is this what it looks like?
crimson god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vena Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vena Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia follows Elganon, if he could give her the trick, the Venatori are in power, but Aelia wants total control.
Blood ritual. Then the missing people. It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't?
You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
I don't need to be the hero. I just need them safe. I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this.
Same.
Bad habit.
You're not fighting alone.
End of the day, I'm used to counting on myself. That's how it's been.
And now you've got us. When you need it.
Jesus. Oh, that section's done. That's fine. Okay, we have one more companion quest. Can't do that. That one was confusing me. I think that's the only one I didn't try looking at last time. And we have to go to the wetlands anyway, surprisingly. So let's see if we can do both of those. If not, I'm doing just Avron. Cause things are hurting and I wanna curl up. Bless you, Shay. Avron.
Use some action. Let me know if I can help.
Oh god, the graphics.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened, I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the Griffins during the Fourth Blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
But why?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the Blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it. But orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the First Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
I can understand why this Isaiah is so pissed.
She felt betrayed by the Wardens, forcing her to do it. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she'd left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan?
Oh, sorry.
I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Right along with his stomach.
Right out of the nest, he ate everything in sight. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davrin's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other Wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
But she can try. Oh, we're done with 8. So, I want to pick up that one before I forget. Hello, sir.
Rook, I'm Sawyer. Watch your back out there.
What's going on?
Mercenaries. They're taking advantage of the Blight and looting what was left behind. They attack wardens on sight even as we're fighting all this. A scout saw torches headed towards the redoubt. If they manage to break into the cauldron, there's dangerous relics out there and blighted weapons, and those mercenaries would sell to the highest bidder.
Can't let that happen. If I can stop them, I will.
We'd be in your debt, more than we already are.
Okay. Forgot that Mr. Bone Daddy was in our party, technically. Okay, I'm gonna try to do one of these two Hosberg quests, specifically one that we already had. And then I think I'll call it there for today, just because yeah, things are not letting up. I just want to curl down. Curl down, curl up. Lay down, curl up.
Have you seen Ivan?
He kept talking about the tree. Said it was very...
Where is... I want that merchant too. Exactly. Lay down and curl up. That is what I will do.
Back again?
Oh. I could rank them up. I have so many fucking points, I could rank them up at least twice if I had the materials. I never really focused on them. Oh my god, I can buy the material used to... Oh, one more. Damn, I'm off by 6. Are you kidding me? There we go. Look at that. Now they're 3. Ooh, Devrin. What do we have on you right now? I don't know what you actually have equipped. Can only hope that that's actually equipped. Buy some mementos. What is that? Okay. I'll get that theme too. I'm gonna be so fucking broke. But more mementos means more unlock power for our caretaker. Commanding mage's outfit. Principal tunic. Warden's fatigues. Man, I mean... Nah. Okay. Not selling my valuables here.
You're all set.
Okay. Now we try to continue. I'm gonna change the party. Not Harding though. Harding stays. Harding always stays. But we'll take Devrin.
Evka, Antoine, you needed help with something. Is this about your studies?
Look at the blight here. The world dies like this if we do nothing. We need a deeper understanding of how it behaves. I have theories, but...
Something's wrong. We've been keeping Darkspawn away from Lavendel, but those have been packs. What's heading for us now is a small horde. We push it back, or the locals wind up dead.
All right, whatever you need. We'll do what we can.
Thanks. We must get ahead of this.
Where do things stand now?
Every warden will put themselves between Lavendel and the Blight. But we'll be spread thin around the village. There's only so many of us. We need to make that work.
Your plan to get us through is a good one.
I gave advice and people listened.
You credit yourself too little.
I have a feeling he's right.
Fine. I'm great, the plan's great. Let's hope we don't die.
You are, it is, and agreed!
So what now? What can I do?
There are sentries equipped with horns stationed around the village. Those horns are sounded when an attack begins, and again if backup's needed. That lets us focus our numbers. I need you to check with the sentries. Make sure they're ready.
Sorry. Consider it done.
I'm on it. We can do this.
All right.
Hit my knee on the desk.
Spirit to the rest.
Check back with us when you're done with the sentries.
We can hold off the smaller packs for a while, but there's no going back once the horde hits.
Come on, let's check on the warden sentries.
Oh, Harding has skill points to spend. I'm not looking at that right now. Wait, oh no, yeah, there's 3 things to look at. Sorry. Wrong button.
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is good. Whatever happens, we won't lose the village.
That's right. Tell Evka we're ready.
Cool. Give me that while I'm here. More things to grab. Thank you. Are they below? They are not below.
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am. The Darkspawn won't win this one.
Not on our watch.
We took those dragons.
I don't know who
we'll
the
take
fuck just
this
spoke,
too.
but yeah. Okay. One more sentry.
Well, look who it is.
He's so old, he had to
Name's
stare
Walter
at me for a hot second to
Evka sent me.
figure out if
How
I
are
was a
things
real
here?
person.
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. A can feel it. And you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendel.
We should get back to Evka.
Oh.
Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
It's coming from the glade.
We can't let them break through to the village.
Lavendel's the only place left with life in it.
We make sure it stays alive.
Oh.
Trouble scouted.
There we go. I was just thinking that if this broke, we're leaving this for next week.
We're not off the hook yet.
How the fuck do you get up there?
We're not done yet.
Oh, what happened to my momentum? Ow. What happened to the magical one?
Behind you. Follow up.
They're down, but there's more fight left out there.
No.
All right, be ready for the next call. We could check on the caves, see how the fight is there, or head to the farmlands.
Now check the farmlands, I think. Oh god. I moved too fast.
This is it. They can't break through.
They just gotta load again. I think things are still loading in general. Oh. Wow. Can I pop that thing? Ah, whatever. Wow. Buttons.
More on the way.
Good. I'm all warmed up.
Okay. Oh, it's still going. Nice.
Thanks for having my back.
You took more than your share.
Antoine?
That's not good.
What is it?
Something evil. A strange calling in the blight.
Something to look into.
Yes. But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
I'm afraid for the next part of this one.
in here too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
Thanks to Evka's plan.
If we're giving Evka credit, then I won't argue.
Fine. Credit taken. Now, as much as I hate changing the subject...
Right. Antoine, you sensed something strange. What was it?
The Blight's song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods. But now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
Not
we
good.
don't know yet.
Likely nothing good.
So you have a target, but not enough details. I've had contracts like that.
What? Ah, yes. You can relate.
To a point. I can guess based on people's nature, but this...
is something entirely unknown. We need more time to study what the new song means, and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evka, But yes, we have many different tests to run. Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
Until then, stay safe.
Yes, ma'am. I fear this might lead to the death of one of them. Either Antoine getting too close to something and then dying and we're like, no, and then we fight and kill it. Or Evka dies protecting Antoine from something and we're like, no, and then we fight and kill it. Either way, I feel like someone's dead.
Antoine, what's on your mind?
Give me that.
It's like there's a pattern in the Blight, and no pattern at all.
Interesting. I want to go... Oh, I got a skill point. I wanted world, not that. I want to see if we upgraded the caretaker, and then I'm gonna call it there. Shay Shay. Drinking some Wawa. Ooh. Missives. I don't want to open those up right now either. Slow it down. There's flooring, but a whole lot missing. Workshop.
The fires are lit.
Damn, I'm so close yet so far. And then I assume we'll need like 10,000 in total for the last rank. Wait, I have to talk to Harding first, and then I'll leave. My baby.
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalguard's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right?
I promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Okay. I'll track that. But for now, this is where I'm gonna leave it. And we'll come back to this next week.